Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Mike, back again with another album review. Now, I know that last week I said that I was gonna do like an Eminem day and review all of Eminem's albums. Well, I had like two attempts, but there was something wrong with uploading the video. Alright, now, okay, so here I am today, and I am going to review Eminem's full discography. Alright, now here it goes. Alright, well, Eminem, he started rapping when he was 15. He started rapping when he was 14 in 1986. He was influenced by, LL Cool J, the Beastie Boys, Run DMC, all those groups. He started writing rhymes at 14. He joined some local groups, and and then in 1996 he recorded his debut album Infinite, which only sold like 1,000 copies. It didn't do so well, and so the next year, in 1997, he created a new persona, Slim Shady, on his Slim Shady EP. Now, Slim Shady, it's kind of it was like dark, violent songs with the comical twist. So, yeah, that was his Slim Shady persona. Then, and uh, and the EP was heard by Dr. Dre, who then in 1998 signed Eminem to his label Aftermath Records, and they started recording his major label debut. And so, uh, in 1999, he released his major label debut, the Slim Shady LP. This is a great album. This is an album that introduced Eminem to the world, and introduced him to the mainstream. Has great songs, has great songs. My Name Is, which was like his um, introduction to the world. It was the first single off the album, and then Guilty Conscious, which is a great song, with Dr. Dre. And then there's Role Model and Brain Damage. Yeah, this is a really great song, really great album. He's really funny, but it also caused some controversy because of the violent lyrics and stuff, and so he wanted to answer back to the critics, and so he did that on his next album, 2000's the Marshall Mathers LP, which is a classic. Some people say it's his masterpiece, and some people say it's his masterpiece, um, uh, and I agree with that. It's a great album. And I already did a review on this, and so I don't really see the need to go into this too much. But it has great songs. Stan, which is my favorite song on here. I like the way that it's written. The whole concept of it. Um the way I am. The real Slim Shady. It's great songs. Yeah, it's a really great album. And so then, 2002, he released his third major label album, the Eminem Show. Now, 2002, I think it was a really great year for Eminem, because later that year he would release his the movie 8 Mile. He starred in the movie 8 Mile, which was virtually about his early years, in the underground clubs, battling, and it uh, spawned the uh, song "Lose Yourself," which became the first rap song to win an Academy Award. This is also a great album, because it's like him, like getting a little bit more mature. You know, he has like a more deeper and darker, serious songs. You know, like I'm cleaning out my closet, where he talks about his mom and how his dad left him and stuff. You know, and then there's Without Me, which is a great song, my favorite on this album, and Soldier and Until I Collapse. This is a great album. This was actually the best-selling album of that year in 2002, and some people say it's like his second best. And he and Eminem even said that he thought it was his best work uh, up to that point. And then in 2004, he released his a fourth major major label album, Encore. Now this album, it was okay. It's not one of his strongest albums. It's still good. It has a few good songs, like Toy Soldiers, which is my favorite song on here. Mosh, which is good. Mockingbird, you know. But yeah, yeah. This is an okay album. Not his strongest, you know. But you know what? At that time, you know, he was like on drugs. You know, he even admits it. You know, he was on drugs, and so that's probably why it wasn't his best. You know, and it started his like 5 year exile from uh, from the recording business for like a couple for 5 years until 2009. He finally returned to the studio, and he released his his and he released his um fifth fifth major label album, and his first one in 5 years, Relapse. This is a pretty great album. You know, it has 3 a.m. We Made You, which is my favorite song on here. You know, Crack a Bottle featuring Dr. Dre and 50 Cent. This is a great album, you know, but some people say that they didn't like it, you know, because he used all those accents, like those like Arabian accents and Irish accents, you know, which was, I mean, yeah, I found it a little annoying, yeah, but it was still a great album, you know, great songs, great beats, you know, it won him a Grammy in 2010, so yeah, this was a really great album. But I think that his real comeback came in 2010, when he released Recovery. This is a great album. Features the hits I'm Not Afraid, No Love featuring Lil Wayne, and of course Love the Way You Lie, his which I think is his best selling single to date, you know. Great album, you know. This shows him really, like, he's now back, you know. He's shows that he's here to stay, you know. This is his real comeback, you know. He's he's back, but he's also transformed himself, you know. He's like maturing a little bit more, you know, from that old Slim Shady style, you know, and he's getting a little bit more serious, talking about how his life has changed since coming off of drugs, you know. Really great, inspiring album, you know. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already. And then, just a couple months ago, November 5th, 2000, 13, he released his seventh major label studio album, the Marshall Mathers LP2, which is a sequel to his classic 2000s, the Marshall Mathers LP. This this is a great album. It's a great sequel to the first Mathers LP. The both of these albums are classic. I think this album is gonna go down in history as a classic album. Great album. It features like some elements from the first one. He's going back to that old Slim Shady style. Great songs like Berserk, Rap God, um, The Monster, um, Rhyme or Reason, Bad Guy. So far, this is a great album. Now, I already did a review on this album like after it came out, so I don't feel the need to go into it a little much further, but this is a great album, and what makes it great, is that it features production from the legendary producer Rick Rubin, who produced for Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, L Cool J, Public Enemy, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica. He just produced Black Sabbath's album 13. This is a great album. You know, uh, he where he revisits his classic Marshall Mathers LP. So you should definitely check that out too. So yeah, uh, that is my review. Eminem. He is my favorite rapper. I think he'd be like number one on my top five greatest rappers. Now my top five favorite rappers are um, Eminem, Nas, Tupac, Biggie, and Jay-Z. I like Kanye too. He'd probably be number six, and Rakim. I think I'd put him at number seven. Number eight, probably um, Drake or Lil Wayne. Number nine, nine and 10. I don't know, but yeah, those are my top five: Eminem, Nas, Biggie, Tupac, and Jay Z. You know, um, great rappers. So yeah, that is my review of all of Eminem's albums, his full discography, and and uh, and next time I will be reviewing the Notorious B.I.G.'s two albums, Ready to Die and Life After Death. Alright, I'll see you guys later.